when you look at working with an installer or any contractor, Metropolitan, when they said they would do something, they did it. From the time we first sat down with our salesman guy to the actual end after the windows were installed, we knew exactly where we were. We knew exactly what the cost was going to be. There were no surprises. We got calls for scheduling to say, here's the time we would be here. The installers showed up right when they said they would. Once they were here, they would say, we will be here till about 4:30 today, and right at 4:30 they were packing up and saying, we'll see you tomorrow at 8:30, and they were here right at 8:30. We would get a phone call from Guy to say, here's what's going to happen, and then we would get a call from Maggie saying, okay, the installers will be here on Wednesday. They showed up on time, and I can't stress enough how painless that was. And we knew exactly where we were in the process, and they hit every deadline. And that's probably the first time in all of the years that I've owned homes and had work done in my home where I worked with a firm that called, they said they would be at a certain time, they were there at a certain time, and it wasn't like, hey, you know, we're going to deliver the refrigerator between 3 and 9. They said we will be here at 8:30, we will start the process, and it will take, you know, 4 days to get the windows in and done, and they hit every deadline. And we were always communicated to, from the time we started with our salesman Guy to what we could expect, what the cost would be. There were no overruns, there were no surprises. No one came back to us and said, you owe us additional money because this or that happened. It was everything by the book, and they communicated to us through the whole process, which I've never had that happen before working with a contractor. It was wonderful. I think one thing I'd like people to know about Metropolitan is that they are a firm you can trust. They'll take you through a process that'll be painless. They'll help you go get through the decision to purchase windows. It's not something that everybody wants to do. Trust me, I didn't. But they made it a painless process, and also you want a firm that is, if they're going to guarantee the windows for a lifetime, it'd be nice to know that they're going to be here for a lifetime, and I truly believe they will be. If they continue to do business the way they did with my wife and I in our home, I have no reason to believe that they're not going to be here for a long, long time.